Thank you for tuning into this Sunday afternoon 2K Sports edition of the NBA. We've got the visiting team and Chicago. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Now, here's Dumars. Sinks the three-pointer. Clark, everyone's so excited to see how this game plays out. Us included, with two top teams battling it out.
Major star power on both sides of the ball. Fans are excited to see these guys get after it. It's really a bit of a clash of the Titans, Kevin.
Rose, good.
You didn't think Rose would back down from some contact now, did you guys? Playing with a high level of intensity.
Now Dumars. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game. Here's O'Neal. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Jokic. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Spreading and throwing his weight around. Jokic playing through that contact.
Screen by O'Neal. And here's Dumars outside.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Jokic with it. No good that time. Shaq with some nice D. Pass to Pippen. O'Neal at the elbow. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
Knows how to run a team, guys, and facilitate accordingly. Rose makes those around him better.
Now, here's Dumars. Outside, George. Tipped away. Leonard with the steal. Here's Rose. It's good. Rose has got his second bucket of the night.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
The shot's good.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Chicago leading. Rose scanning the floor. And that one's good. Jokic.
Really hard to move Jokic off the blocks. He's tough down there.
Shaq with the screen. Outside Butler. Pass to Pippen. And it's off from three-point range. The Bulls leading by 3. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. To the wing right side. Back to Jokic. Just 5 on the clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren. He's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him? He's going to try to bully you.
Here's Shaq. And here's Dumars outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Dumars got 10 points. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for Chicago. To the inside. Jokic. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
Sending a statement with that rejection. O'Neal reminding everybody what a forceful defender he can be.
And here are the Bulls now. And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. Here's Rose. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Nowitzki.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
1:53 left in the first quarter. To the paint. Here's Holmgren. He has 6. 6 on the shot clock. Excellent D there from George.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Here's Nowitzki. The kick out to O'Neal. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Hey, we know Shaq can bully you, but he doesn't have to. He's got the craftiness and the finesse to get it done in other ways, too.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Now here's Rose. Tatum looking around. To the middle. Nowitzki with the rebound.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You gotta like seeing Nowitzki get tricky with it now. I mean, he enjoys showing off his dribble moves every once in a while. Good handles for a big guy.
And the dunk by Rose.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Outside Tatum. And stolen by Butler. And here's the fast break. Here's Shaq. Poke loose. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. In Chicago, they're up by 1.
The visiting team.
And back in a moment as we'll get underway with And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter.
Chicago timeout call.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bulls.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And I also like how they trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Pass to Parrish. Cunningham left side. In the corner. Tatum with it. Clock at 6. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on Embiid.
And Tatum is really good at bouncing off the defense. Again, playing through contact and knocking down shots despite getting bumped and thumped on his way to the hoop.
No doubt, Greg, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player, and this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on a finals team at just 24 years old.
Inside. Here's Parrish. Oh, he misses the dunk. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Nowitzki gets a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Into the lane, Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Cannot let Tatum roll to the bucket. When he's got a head of steam, he's going to finish with power.
Now Jones, still yet to score. Pass to Nowitzki. Embiid in the corner. Off target from three-point range. Chicago leading by 6. Outside Rose. Back to Tatum. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Good. And the Bulls lead by 8.
Tell you what, with his size and soft touch, Parrish is a very reliable option on the inside.
Pass to Nowitzki. And the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
And he just dabbles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That is his first foul of the game. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Nowitzki up top. Pass to Embiid. Shot clock at 2. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki. Embiid's got his first points of the night. The Bulls leading by 6. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jason Tatum said his quiet demeanor may belie his hunger to win for some people. He said, I feel like sometimes I come off so laid back that I don't know if people understand how much I invest into this game, how much I care, how hard I work, because I'm not the loudest or may show everything. Kevin?
Yeah, you know, his passion, DA, for the game is right there. We appreciate your story. Where the league is now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just luck of the draw?
Sometimes players are tired, and sometimes they relax. You know, this is why leadership is so vital, setting that standard for others to follow.
Pass to Tatum. Back to Rose. Tatum with it. He's got 5. Down low. Parrish. And he lays it straight in. Parrish has got 4 points in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Parrish. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
It's a close game here in Chicago. Pass to O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Rose. He's got 9. And here's Jokic. To the middle. Pass to Holmgren. Shot clock at 6. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
I'm encouraged watching Holmgren finish through contact because it's something he's going to have to do consistently.
Embiid, no good.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Screen by Durant. To the inside. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. And now a 6-point Chicago lead. Shaq with the screen. Inside. Outside for Pippen. From downtown. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal. Pippen's got his 2nd bucket of the night. 1:29 left in the first half of the game.
Very elusive in the pick and rolls is Kevin Durant. I mean, he slashes after screening, and that makes it tough to stay with him.
And the call up against Jokic. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Right side, Pippen. Here's Embiid. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Outside, KD. Knocked loose. And they turn it over. Stepped in the line that time. Chicago making a switch here.
Into the lineup for Chicago. Number 12, Bradley Beal.
There's 38 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's O'Neal. Outside for Pippen. Screen by O'Neal. There's the three. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Leonard on the wing. Pass to KD. To the paint. And another turnover here by Chicago.
The ball goes to the away team.
Now, here's Dumars. Screen by O'Neal. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Bulls lead by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Here's Leonard. Still without a basket. Pass to KD. Looks for Parrish. Gets it to him. Back to KD. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Embiid.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep. The touch at the rim. Excellent handle. 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Here's Shaq. And finished off by O'Neal.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
Holmgren wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Parrish. Holmgren's got 10 points.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Here's Butler, and he drives in, and the basket is good. Butler's got his first points of the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Back to Parrish. And it's Parrish finishing it off.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Pass to Pippen. Right side, O'Neal. And the rejection by Parrish.
Beautiful thing to watch there. Parrish with great anticipation and timing to get to that shot and deny it.
And it's Parrish finishing it off.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Leonard draws the double. Holmgren in the corner. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Ball call.
The shot by Butler, nobody around.
Jimmy Butler.
Knocks down the 3 ball. Butler's got 5 points so far.
Away team.
Get the feeling Butler was ready to let that one fly before the ball got to him.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And there's only ever going to be one result when Kawhi's driving to the bucket, and it's going to be loud, and it's going to be painful.
Pass to Embiid. Here's Iguodala. Basket good.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
How about Joel Embiid? A high-risk, high-reward pick turns into a superstar.
Yeah, that's well said, Greg. I mean, he sat out 2 years before even seeing the NBA court. Sustained a foot injury before being drafted. Persevered through that. And is now one of the most dominant big men and players in the game. Bam! Harris with the flush.
Here's Marley. Driving in. And he jams it with authority.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Holmgren. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. The drive by Iguodala.
Hey, as defenses struggle in trying to contain Iguodala on the drive, his athleticism is able to take over and really force them into tough positions.
A free throw drops for Iguodala.
2 shots.
That one misses. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Chicago. It's a three-point game. And Jokic slams it in.
Jason Tatum scores, but also creates for his teammates a sign of his continuing growth as a player.
In the corner, Iguodala with it. Here's Marley. Kick out to Hamilton. Back to Marley. 5 to shoot. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Chicago timeout call.
Now McDaniels, scoreless thus far. 6 to shoot.
2 minutes.
Here's Pippen. Good, nice job down low.
Scottie Pippen.
Easy to understand why they give Pippen the ball in that area, because this guy knows how to take advantage.
Right side Tatum. Jokic high post. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Rose. And here's Jokic. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Teams changing it up here. Clock is at 3. Rose, no good. Pippen with it. 7 points in the game. Pass to Shaq. Plays it up off the glass. And now just a 1-point Bulls lead.
This is where you let O'Neal eat. Actually feast. Feed him inside, and you'll get paid off for it.
Here's Jokic. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. And it's 8 points for Jokic. Butler in the corner. Screen by O'Neal to the middle. And Shaq with the slam.
And the big guy is doing big things offensively. O'Neal knows his team counts on him to rack up points.
Pass to Rose. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Pippen with the steal. Butler from outside. A three-pointer is right on target.
3 points.
Butler's got 8 points.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it could probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting.
Open for 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one.
The visiting team.
Up by 2.
52.
And after a... Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Screen by O'Neal. Pippen with it. Now defended by Jokic.
How about Pippen's decision-making in screen and ropes? I mean, he can really break the defense down.
Outside Rose. Pass to Jokic. And here's Rose. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Boy, this is peak Rose at his best, an attacking, slashing guard who breaks down the defense easily.
And stolen by Tatum. And now Rose on the floor all by himself.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
Here's McDaniels. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen.
You know, we talk about Pippen's versatility a lot, and with good reason. There he's showing you a superb court awareness with that pass.
And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Chicago calls timeout. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. Now, with the game in the balance, he had some encouraging words for his team. He said, this is what we wanted. We thought if we kept it close, we could pull it out. Now, let's go out there and do just that. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness, the slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school and just throw it down on you.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Top of the key, Butler. It's George on the wing. Tries it from 19. And that one swishes right in. George has got his first points in this one.
Well, that's a smooth-looking jumper by Paul George. I mean, he's one of the more gifted scorers in the league, and there's no place on the floor where he can't hurt you.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Oh, Embiid, too tough inside.
Boy, the unselfishness of Iguodala is really admirable. A forward with excellent vision. He has a feel for when one of his guys is open.
Up top, Durant. A three-pointer off the mark. The drive by Iguodala. Embiid the screen. Nobody near George. Offline with his 3. Chicago trails by 5. Rose double team to the inside. The kick out to Tatum. Back to Jokic. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Pass to KD. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Embiid goes in. Outside Butler. Screen by McDaniel. And it's Butler with the jam.
Butler knows what he can do inside. That time, erupting for a throwdown.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention. Looking to create the best shot for the team.
Hey, guys, we know Rose has drilled big shots before. Just add another one to the highlight reel.
Free throw drops for Rose. Here's Butler. Pass to Shaq. Outside for Pippen. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. Durant with the steal. Leonard with the ball. George picks him up. Out to KD. Pass to Rose.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside Leonard. Lets it go from deep. And it's Shaq with the rebound.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
Outside for George. Iguodala outside. 4 on the shot clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Pippen's so creative at drawing fouls. Just baits the defenders in the foul room so he can get to the line.
No good at the stripe this time. The second misses also. Chicago trails by 5. A floater. Right side Rose. Harris. Outside for KD. Good, and the assist goes to Parrish.
He is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Bounce pass, Pippen. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Durant. .102 left in the fourth. O'Neal inside. Yes!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Outside Rose. Outside KD. 6 on the shot clock. Rose. O'Neal with the rebound.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Hey, because he's such a commanding force, sometimes sending Shaq to the line is your best option.
Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
You got to play mistake-free.
Rose. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And he ends up making the second, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
And Darvin Ham wants to call a timeout. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter. So they foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
Dumars is such an outstanding combo guard. He has no weaknesses in his game and is the kind of hard-nosed player that any team would appreciate.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
Rose goes in. It's good! And now they trail by just 4.
Great respect for how Rose raises his level of play in the biggest moment.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. 9 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Durant for 3. That shot off. The visiting club takes the win on the road.